in the sky! Probably an asteroid! But where?
Guys, let's go looking for it! Guys, let's go!
Oh my god!
It's coming. It's a meteor!
I recommend everyone get to a shelter immediately. This is astronomical! Hey guys, what did I miss? Wait, what's that in the sky? Oh god. I think it's running towards us. We gotta run!
Tell everyone!
I will.
Pointless.
This message is being issued by the Gorilla Corp Emergency Operations Division. A civil emergency message is in effect for the city of Gorilla World. At 8:15 p.m., Seeking to State Gorilla Corp have confirmed that the green dot has reappeared in the sky. Analysts report unusual energy signatures emitting from the object. This time, it is not confirmed that the phenomenon is connected to the asteroid impact event that occurred 3 days ago. All residents in city are instructed to remain indoors until further notice. Avoid direct visual contact with the green dot. Secure pets and livestock. Keep communication devices powered, and monitor official Gorilla Corp channels for updates. Non-essential travel in city is suspended. Public transit is operating in emergency-only mode. Expect possible power fluctuations as grid resources are redirected to monitoring systems. Do not call emergency services unless you are experiencing a life-threatening situation. Further information will be provided as it becomes available. This concludes this message from the emergency alert system.
Good morning, City. It's 7:42 a.m. on this Wednesday. You're watching GNN Sunrise in Maracaibo. We begin today with...
Excuse me, we're getting breaking information from the GNN newsroom.
We're interrupting our scheduled coverage. Gorilla Corps has issued a new early morning advisory regarding the green dot, which reappeared in the eastern sky just before dawn. Officials say the object is now brighter and more stable than during last night's brief appearance. At this time, Gorilla Corps stresses that it is not confirmed whether the phenomenon is connected to the asteroid impact that struck outside 4 days ago. Scientists arrived early this morning after receiving new spectral readings from the green dot. They're describing the signatures as unlike anything recorded during the asteroid event. Some residents in the Nice Gorilla store reported a faint vibration or humming sound around 6:30 a.m., though Gorilla Corps has not verified those reports. Authorities are urging everyone to remain indoors and avoid gathering outside to view the phenomenon. They expect to release a more detailed statement later this morning. For viewers just joining us, GNN is following this developing situation closely. Gorilla Corps says there is no immediate danger, but they are monitoring the green dot continuously. We'll stay on the air with updates throughout the hour. You watching GNN Sunrise. Stay with us.
There. Same coordinates as last night.
It's watching. The green dot pulses, slow, rhythmic, almost alive. Let's see if it reacts to a signal. What did I just do? It broke the glass.
We have to go. Now.
More awake.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Gorilla World Forest Ranger Command. A civil danger warning is in effect for all of city and forest regions. At 8:55 p.m. local time, forest ranger observation posts. Escalating activity from the aerial object, known as the green dot. The object has been seen descending through the canopy and moving at low altitude above clearings, river paths, and city forest entry points. Multiple impact events have been confirmed along the glass dome boundary. The green dot is highly reactive to direct visual contact, light, or radio signals. Movement in open areas. Forest rangers advise all residents to seek immediate shelter indoors or under dense cover. Avoid all open sky exposure. Remain away from windows, glass surfaces, and clearings. Do not attempt to approach or track the object. Follow all instructions from ranger patrol units. City residents near the forest edge should remain inside and avoid rooftops, sky bridges, and any area with direct view of the sky. This warning will remain in effect until further notice. Stay tuned to local broadcasts and official channels for additional updates from the Forest Ranger Command.
This is the return of the green dot. It knows what it's hiding. We all know what it did last time. What could it possibly do now? I believe we are in grave danger. It will try to hide this from us, but soon there will be nothing to hide.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Gorilla World Forest Ranger Command. A shelter-in-place warning is now in effect for all city districts, all forest regions, all canyon zones. At 7:15 p.m. local time, forest ranger observation posts reported a significant increase in low-altitude activity from the aerial entity, known as the green dot. The entity has been observed moving rapidly between urban airspace, forest canopy, and canyon ridge lines. Its movement patterns are unpredictable and may shift without warning. All residents in the affected areas must shelter in place immediately. City residents, remain indoors and away from windows or glass structures. Avoid rooftops, sky bridges, and open plazas. Do not attempt to observe the entity. Forest residents, move under dense canopy or into structures. Avoid clearings, riverbanks, and open sky viewpoints. Remain quiet and limit outdoor movement. Canyon residents, seek shelter under rock overhangs or inside caves. Avoid ridgelines, ledges, and exposed pathways. Do not use signaling devices or bright lights. The green dot entity is known to react to direct visual attention, sudden movement in open areas, light, or radio signals. Forest Ranger Command advises all residents to remain sheltered until an all clear is issued. This warning will remain in effect until further notice. Stay tuned to official channels for continuing updates from the Forest Ranger Command.
There we go. One task complete. Hey guys.
This is a statement from the National Informational Center. This message is intended for all residents of Gorilla World in city, beach, canyon, and forest regions. Time of issue, immediate. The National Informational Center is providing an update on the aerial phenomenon, referred to as the green dot entity. Observation networks across multiple terrain zones have reported increased activity from the entity over the past 2 days. The object has been detected moving between urban airspace, coastal shorelines, canyon ridgelines, and forest canopy regions. The entity continues to display unpredictable altitude shifts, rapid directional movement, bright pulsing light visible from long distances, reactivity to attention and signaling devices. No direct contact is advised at this time. Regional guidance is as follows. City regions, avoid rooftops, sky bridges, and open plazas, remain indoors when possible, limit use of high-intensity lights pointed skyward. Beach regions, avoid open shorelines and wide open waterfronts, seek cover in structures or natural shade, do not use signaling devices or flashing lights. Canyon regions, remain clear of ridgelines and exposed ledges, use cave shelter or overhangs when available, avoid echoing noises or bright reflections. Forest regions, stay under dense canopy when possible, avoid clearings, riverbanks, and open sky viewpoints, follow all instructions from forest ranger patrols. The National Informational Center is continuing to monitor the green dot entity through aerial, ground, and sensor networks. Additional information will be released as soon as new data is verified. This has been a statement from the National Informational Center. Continue to monitor official channels for further updates.
Chuck's gone.
What?
I'm gonna take yo out. What was that? I don't know, but it's something odd.
It is time. This time we'll enter once again. The souls of the light will fall and glow. This world will finally be lit of the flesh.
Huh? I heard. So, we found another traitor, and we're gonna put him on trial and...
Beans, what are you talking about?
Hey, I'm Team Dig, boss. It's not just a game, it's a way of life.
Beans, I think you're taking this dig deep stuff a little too seriously.
That's what they want you to think, boss. It's all just a psyop. They want that rocket rebuilt. They're activating sleeper cells. What are they trying to hide? What's really in the center of Gorilla World? I am on to something big!
Interrupted your regularly scheduled programming to transmit this emergency action notification. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. Stand by for this message. This is emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of Lemming to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is GNN. We will continue to serve the city. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the city. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. It is important that you listen carefully to announcements from the station in your local area.
This message is being transmitted at the request of Lemming himself. This is not a test. At 10:32 a.m. local time, a bright beam of light was emitted from the green dot discovered in city. This is causing a large eruption in the sky. This event is currently active around the entire globe. This is a very dangerous situation. Viewing the event will lead to immediate psychological collapse. You will lose all control over your mind and body and will not regain it. Additionally, there have been reports of strange void areas across the globe. Contacting these figures will immediate infection. Do not attempt to contact these void areas. Get indoors now. Close and lock all windows and doors. Cover all windows. Cover all reflective surfaces. Get into a room with no windows. Turn off all lights. Gather enough supplies for a long period of time indoors. Do not attempt to observe the sky. Remain sheltered and prepared for long-term isolation. Do not attempt to find treatment. Your condition will only worsen. Many high-ranking officials have already fallen victim to the event, including Frank. If this event concludes, an all-clear message will be sent out over the emergency alert system. Do not go outside. Repeat, do not go outside. This concludes my message. Thank you and God bless Gorilla World.
That was a message from Lemming himself. We now return to the emergency alert system. This concludes this operation of the emergency alert system. Normal programming will stay suspended until this crisis ends. Tune to local news media for more information and updates on this event.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go play some tag.
Hey, you know what? Go play tag, boss. I see what you're doing. I bet your team.
Hang on.
What?
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
The entity. We were totally wrong about it. This entity came from another universe, infected with desolation. Look at it.
But it can't be, can it? There's no way we missed this.
Clearly, we did. We've been treating this like an alien invasion when it could have the potential to end the world. We have to get this information out.
Okay, the entity will now be designated 8 factorial factorial, due to its numerical value.
I'm sorry, but the world is going to end in 5 hours.
What? Is this a joke or not?
I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but it's not a joke. I've been monitoring the entity's movement and ways of infected into a desolated monkey. I believe that this is connected to an upcoming doomsday.
Get an emergency action notification out there, and do it fast.
This is an emergency action notification message. All broadcast stations and cable systems will transmit this message. This station has interrupted programming at the request of Lemming to transmit this emergency action notification. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. Please pay close attention and do not turn off your television set as this pertains to an extinction level event. At approximately 9 p.m., Gorilla Corp has confirmed that Gorilla World is going through an irreversible transformation into desolation. There is no possible explanation for this. Reports show that even when sheltered, you will become infected, as these void areas can infect you and turn you into a desolated monkey without seeing the entity, now designated 8 factorial factorial. Gorilla World will transform. Reality will collapse, and all monkeykind will transform into desolation. If you can hear this message, spend your final moments doing what you love. Calculations predict that Gorilla World has 3 more hours to live, before transforming into desolation. Pray to your higher being. Spend time with your families. The number increases each minute. This has been an emergency action notification. All broadcasts will cease after the conclusion of this message. The sky is bending. Light is falling towards uninfected. We're being drawn